Hello, 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 and welcome back to TFKing. We highly apologize for the massive delay there. Let's just say we had a mix of staff issues and the stomach bug. Very, very awful stuff. But regardless, let's just get right into it. Tonight we're going to be having a game between Judgment Day and Solar Crimson. Judgment Day didn't do too well for themselves against Valiant. Meanwhile, Solar Crimson has been able to play a lot. But however, we're going to have to see what happens next. I've got nothing else to say. Let's jump right into it here with this game. Let's take a look at the list here. So for blue team, for Solar Crimson, we have I Live, Delicious Cake, One Man Cheeseburger Apocalypse, Gentleman Leisure, Hair Doctor, Maggot, Rage Quit, Nobody, and Guts and Glory. For Judgment Day, which is on red, we have C++, Saxon Hail, Scrimmy Eagles, Zeuba Mitch, Crit Rockets, Companion Cube, Target Practice, Crowbar, and Ivan the Space Biker. This is going to be an interesting game, or maybe a one-sided game. We aren't exactly sure. Both teams. Actually, that's not true. Judgment Day has experienced a loss, but they have experienced, I think, a win against Seasonal Spears. I don't actually remember. It's been a long while. For Solar Crimson, I know that they've gotten a lot of wins. They've managed to get the wins from Valiant and a win from Seasonal Spirits. A very close game between them and Seasonal Spirits. Seasonal Spirits did manage to get one win from them. Looks like we're about to get into it. Alright, count with me, lads. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and looks like the game is about to begin. Alrighty, let's see what we got. I'll go with the camera perspective of the scouts. Scout's coming off the point. So Scout here coming back to here. Scout very at 4 health, pushing around and we get to see the rest of the fight. Looks like blue team is having this quick advantage here. Here we go. Heavy is now pushing up here on the point. Managed to push back red team. Blue spike up red spike, backstabbing the heavy, giving them a unique advantage. Red heavy now pulling up onto the point, most likely. Okay, we got blue sentry on the field. Looks like red spike did manage to sap that sentry. Blue dim man also giving a huge push here with a low health red dim man pushing back. Looks like blue team will be having to start up this capture. That's really, really good. Red dim man is now coming up here to see what they can do. Gets blown up by the blue dim man. Not much there to see. Blue Pyro, Blue Heavy are now slowly approaching the point. A full-on offensive there. Looks like the red team did manage to build a sentry. Let's see if the red spy can take out. Sorry about that. Let's see if the blue spy can take out. Where's red spy going? Whatever. So blue medic and blue heavy are right now holding onto this point as much as they can. Looks like they did Uber. Blue heavy. Oh, and it got sniped by the red sniper. That's definitely good. So no Uber push needed though. That was a bad push. Looks like red soldier sees the same fate for the blue sniper. Red engineer building a good sentry position here. If they don't take that out, it will not be a win for the rest of the game for Solar Crimson. Yeah, Judgment Day will be able to walk it through. Looks like that's exactly what's happening. They got wiped. A power play by Red Heavy. Well done. Well done, Red Heavy. Alright, so we got a blue team. They're slowly making their way back onto the point here. Blue Delman come up here first, and I can see the red sentry in the distance. Blue Delman tries to do some efforts, gets beaten back. Oh, jeez. Blue Engineer tries to build something, but Red Pyro made a false attempt to do so. They're trying their best. Blue Spy tried to sap the sentry before, but that didn't work for them. I think he got killed. Yes, he did. So that's delay. Red Delman is now basically they're just gonna finish off the rest of Solar Crimson here. Blue Pyro tries to make an effort by Air Blast. That doesn't work so well. Gets finished off by the Red Heavy, which is still kicking ass. My goodness me. Let's see here. Alright. This is just gonna be an endless cycle of Solar Crimson trying their best to push, only for like the Red Sentry to come around. Actually, no. Oh, actually, yes, because they set the sentry, that failed, and now the yeah. Oh, dearie me. We usually select what maps we want. Viaduct is not exactly the best map for this scenario. That's why most people would prefer its bigger brother and non-official map brother. I can't remember what his name is, but you know, the main product. There we go. But, we got another push from blue team here. Can they do it? Well, blue heavy goes down. Blue power gets air blasted, and that sentry finishes them off. This is why we need a really good spot for like your sentry and everything. Because that's why. So if they can't take it out, well, too bad. Let's see here. So let's say they're going to be pushing throughout the same position every time, which makes it a lot predictable. That's no good at all. Alright, so we got blue power going up here. She does get sapped again, but gets... the red engineer manages to kill the spy every time, which is really good, to be honest. That's fair play. Blue spy is still alive, by the way. Red spy does finish off and kills that blue medic. Blue spy is still be out there. Yeah, the snipers are still vibing. Don't worry about that. There he is. There's the blue spy. That's what we were talking about earlier. So, looks like we're about to reach the end of the game here. Can they hold on to the point for a little bit longer? Let's see. And no, red heavy finishes them off. Overall, I think this was a huge win for Judgment Day, to be honest, without a massive doubt. That was really good. And, quite disappointing, to be honest. That was really disappointing. Let's see what Game 2 has for us in store. See if it can be a little different here. Alright, looks like they're all going to be pushing through center. Running onto the field here. Here's scouts coming in. Let's see what happens. Looks like Solar Crimson again. Okay, Red Spy does stop the sentry, but Engineer fixes it. Looks like Red Heavy will be able to take care of the Engineer here. They're in a really good position. Red Engineer has not yet built a sentry, which is really good for Solar Crimson. Now they can actually push up and capture the point. Let's see how long it'll take before they hold it again. Okay, so Engineer is building another sentry here. Heavy gets sniped by the blue sniper. This game has just been fully on snipers today. My goodness me. Blue Pyro trying to do some efforts and only knows the right mouse button. What? Alright. Red Engineer trying to go for more forward build. Looks like that isn't working out for them because they don't know where to place their buildings, which is weird. Engineer does come back after the points captures, we can start building now. Blue medic and a soldier. So medic kills the combo is going to be coming up here in a second. Oh, here they come. So we got... Oh, that was switched. Looks like red medic has Uber here. Meanwhile, looks like blue medic is still trying to build up. But they do get pushed up regardless. Red Pyro does air blast. The blue Pyro gets pushed back. Oh, there's our Uber. And, what is happening? I guess chaos, and looks like blue team is still holding on to the point. We weren't there to see whatever happened, so we don't know what happened. Oh my goodness! And there's the huge advantage that red team needed. Blue medic got sniped, and the red and the blue soldier got another snipe. Jeez, my goodness, that poor heavy has been sniped this entire game. Poor red heavy. But those snipers are doing God's work over there in the back, and no one really notices it. I don't think they've gotten... No, I know red sniper that was killed. But, looks like blue engineer is trying to build something. That didn't go well for them. And red team is now holding on to the point. Let's see what they can do. So, blue soldier is coming up here onto the point. No medic. Medic is dead. I think killed by the sniper again. Another push. Can they do it? Blue earth by backstabbing the soldier. And looks like red team will be holding the point for much longer. Judgment Day has been playing very, very well today. Sorry, tonight. It's 8 PM, so... Forza have it. Let's see. So it looks like red entries did manage to get their building sapped and destroyed, giving an advantage for the for Solar Crimson to push on, get onto the point, and they have. I don't know what's wrong with me right now. With that said, oh, a good air blast by Blue Pyro here. Looks like air blast is playing into a good advantage here. Another good air blast. They're just air blasting, and then he's in. Yeah, that's expected. It looks like Blue Team will be holding on much longer. Solar Crimson has also been having some good moments here, but overall, it's just not doing well at all. I am not sure why. Looks like we got a build from Engineer. That might be why they're winning in this scenario. It is a battle of centuries on this map, so we're gonna see what happens. As you can see, gets sniped again. My goodness. No matter what push, it's either the sniper or the engineer. That's definitely going to be something interesting when you go back on product. Looks like Red Spy did manage to sap the engineer's buildings. Now it's only a matter of time if the red engineer can come up and make their buildings in the first place, which looks like by the sound of it they already did, and probably at level 1, so we're going to have to see what happens next. Ragdoll's flying everywhere. It looks like the sentry positions up a level 1. And the soldier goes down. Next forced to go back. So now Solar Crimson needs to regroup and take this push again and if they want to get one win. But their medic gets sniped by another sniper! What is with the snipers today? They're doing really good. My goodness me. So Blue Heavy is trying to do something, but gets finished up at the level 2 sentry. And I think we all know where this is going, isn't it? Alright, here comes Solar Crimson with another push. Medic almost dies. Ooh, goodness me, at 5 health. Ah, that was scary. And I think with that said, that like everyone's piling up onto the sentry here, and so long as their spy gets killed, then they can't do much. Red Team Spy is killed in this scenario. We got a heavy medic combo coming up here. Gets obliterated by the heavy in the sentry. Medic just ditched him. And he gets karma for that specific reason. Now they do manage to sap the sentry and destroy it, which is really good for Solar Crimson. Now they need to get that push on there. If they can, they do look like they do get a push for the scout. Demoman's also coming up here. Gets killed by the sniper again. Body shot to be exact, but my goodness, snipers. So here comes that push. In 5 seconds, can they reach it onto the point? No, not enough. It's not enough. And looks like Judgement Day will take the full entire win. Oh. Alrighty. That was a game. Definitely a game. Not the best, but definitely a game nonetheless. There's the scores. And we cut. Alright. So, this was quite a mediocre game, really, to be honest. There were some good moments. There were some very boring. There were more boring moments than good moments, and most people just sitting around doing nothing. But hey, bots are bots, so you don't really know what to expect. But most of it was just Solar Crimson trying to make some kind of push, only to be knocked down by either the sniper or the sentry. Speaking of snipers, they're going to be our MVPs of this night because man, that most of the advantages and disadvantages, if not for the engineers, are mostly because of the snipers holding on to that position and shooting down either a medic or a heavy. That poor red heavy. That the blue sniper just doesn't like the red heavy apparently. So that's pretty much it for that. Now on to the next thing, which is the date for the next game. The next game is going to be on the 23rd of March between Solar Crimson and Valiant. This is going to be quite interesting. Valiant has not had a game since the game between them and Seasonal Spirits, and Seasonal Spirits won that game. We're going to have to see what happens next on there. So, in conclusion of that, I hope to see you there on 8:30 again on the 23rd of March. We're still trying to hold on and go for some path, and after that, we go straight to the semifinals, and there we'll be able to basically calculate what team we're going to be going up against on those games, and etc., etc. So, yeah. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching TFKing on Guildford Royal Broadcast, and I'll see you on the 23rd.